Welcome back to another Backpage gaming video. Once again, we are looking at some of the best teams you can build, but we've upped the budgets this time, Robbie.
We have, yeah. It's a bit exciting, isn't it? We thought, people have got a bit of money now. Team of the year's gone, FUT birthday's gone. People are raking it in. You've got your untradables and whatnot. Why not up the budgets?
Fuck it. We've got some money about it. And today, Robbie, we've got a little guest with us.
We have, yeah. So we're joined with AFG Tom from the Average Foot Guys podcast. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, guys. First of all, thanks for having me on. Very excited to be here. Well, I'm Tom. I'm one half of the Average Foot Guys podcast, and yeah, we're just a podcast about FIFA Ultimate Team, but not your usual podcast. I'd say we have a little bit more fun with it than some of the other guys, and try and take the piss as much as possible and laugh in the face of EA. And yeah, I'm here to enter the world of YouTube for the first time, so I'm a bit nervous, but I'm very excited to be here. So thanks for having me, boys.
Absolutely, we can attest to how good the podcast is.
Yeah.
Having been on an episode ourselves, actually.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you're a bit nervous, don't want to listen to anyone new, go and listen to one that we're on. Bit of breaking ground.
Yeah, that was
and move over to the podcast world.
That was some episode, by the way, as well. That was
It was, yeah.
one of the best ones.
If you want to see Backpage gaming drunk,
yeah,
that's where to see it.
That's definitely the place.
It was definitely just Robbie drunk.
Yeah. Sam was pissed.
I had about 2 G&Ts. I called it a night.
Yeah.
So anyway, getting into the team, we've gone for different budgets. Tom's got the poorest boy. He's a little poor boy this time. Robbie is the middling child, and I am the rich boy. Makes a change.
It does.
He says sarcastically. I'm actually always the richest in FIFA.
Yeah.
So anyway, Tom, let's get started with your keeper.
All right, let's do this. So I'm gonna go for a keeper that everyone seems to think is shit, but I'm convinced that he's brilliant. Okay, and that is future stars Lunin from Real Madrid.
Ooh.
No.
Yes.
I've heard he's actually really good.
I'm not a fan. I used him when he came out, and I could not stand the fella. I thought he was crap.
He's tall. He's got saves with feet. I think he's quite good.
Yeah, no, I really like him. He seems to have really good reactions in game, and I just kept packing him for like a 2-week period. I was like, I think I'm just destined to have this guy forever now.
Yeah.
So,
Robbie had a fated little investment into him, didn't you, Rob? That went well.
Yeah, I lost a lot of money on him.
Yeah,
we won't speak about that.
A lot of people lost a lot of money on him, I think, from what I saw on the socials and stuff. Like, I think he was.
Yeah. And then I sold him, and a week later, fodder went through the roof, and I was on suicide watch.
I'd say Robbie was not in a good way.
Yeah. What is he now? 33k? That's not bad. He's all right.
He can't be much, can he?
33,
Sure.
I think he is. Yeah, but yeah, he's
About 30 odd.
That's a good price for that. I think.
For an 87 Real Madrid keeper, I suppose you can't complain, really.
Yeah.
Then, do you want to go to the right back?
Can I get?
You can choose where. You can go bloody wherever.
I want to
to
get one of the worst card out of the way, just because I feel like at the Average Foot Guys podcast, we don't like to mince our words. If we have to be controversial, we be controversial. So this is a controversial choice. I've had to go based on the budget. I can't even say the word myself, but I've had to go base Varane. I've had to go Varane.
I was looking at him as well.
Yeah.
You know what's funny?
Now
is that you might see this man again.
He's not in your team, is he?
He might be.
So for a bit of clarity, Tom's got a 750k budget. I've got 1.5 mil. Jack's got 2.5 mil.
And yeah, this rat is still in my team.
Yeah.
It's hybrid teams as well this time. We're not doing set leagues.
Yeah, I put him on the right of the two as well, if that's all right. Just pop him on one along. I'm glad that you guys have said that though, because I felt like I was going to lose all my plug-in power there by saying, come and listen to our cool podcast about FIFA, but I still use Varane. But I mean, at 28k, at 28k, it's an insane price for him.
It is a steal.
Yeah, it's ridiculous that he's that low. It's more ridiculous that he's still that good, I think, is the problem. That he's that low. All right, let's go to the next centre back, which is Diego Carlos. But I wanted his headliner, but with 750k it wasn't feasible, so I went for his team of the group stage, I think it is, which is a lot less. It's like 77.5k right now. So he's in alongside there. I've used him. He's really.
That's a good price for that guy.
Yeah, I've used him when he's still really good. And for reasons that you'll see along that side of the pitch that he's had to get in there. So yeah, he's in. All right, let's go on that side. Stay on the left, shall we?
Yeah.
Left
Absolutely.
back, gone for a curveball here, and also because of budget, and you also gave me a late notice that I could use current objectives cards. So I'm going to use the FUT birthday Paolo Ottavio at left back.
Ooh.
The Samba Stars.
This card is brilliant. Believe it or not, he's actually in my current team.
Yeah, I've
In my weekend league team.
Yeah, I've seen him in a lot of people's teams, and I haven't completed the Samba Stars yet, but I am definitely going to do them. And he looks really good, and the 5-star skills
He
as
is
well.
great, yeah.
5-star skills is so fun on the left back. Like, why not? Let's just get involved with that.
It's
Yeah.
brilliant, isn't it? You know, because you just know that you can attack with him.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, for sure. So
You were struggling to get him in your squad then, weren't you?
I really wanted to get the colourful version in rather than the concept one. I don't know why he didn't just automatically go in.
yeah, no, I slagged off the
He's great.
card design for FUT birthday on the show a couple of weeks ago, but actually,
no,
it's
man.
growing on me
I
now.
quite like it.
It's growing on me a little bit.
Yeah.
I love it.
All right,
Absolutely adore it.
let's move up one spot to
Yeah.
left centre mid, and I'm going to go headliners Rafinha from PSG, 84, because he's 18k.
Rafinha.
He's 18k.
Is he really?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the wrong referee.
Yeah. So
Sorry, I do apologize. I can't actually spell.
That's all right.
It's a P. Oh no, it's an F.
no, it is an F. There he is.
It is an F. I went for P first, and then I realised my error.
Yeah.
I was thinking about the big P.
Yes. Pace, Lee Dixon
Yeah,
says.
the big P. He's got that one thing, the big P. I'm scared.
I'm sorry, but honestly, who let him say that
I
line?
know, yeah.
Did he not listen to it back and immediately think he's talking about penis?
Yeah.
Who told him to go mad for bubbles as well? I've never heard someone say mad for bubbles in all my life.
Ah, double balls with Derek. It doesn't even make sense. Honestly, Lee Dixon on this game just fucks me off so much. He irritates me to no
Yeah.
end. I don't like him in real life that much, and I like him even less on FIFA. Sorry, Lee.
He's
Messed up,
he's the
man.
worst, man. He's the worst. Like, do you remember that own goal he scored where he like chipped his own goalkeeper from like the halfway line back in the day?
Yeah.
It was absolute. I'm about to say it's an absolute belt to win.
Yeah, I feel like I always talk about that when someone brings up Lee Dixon, but it's so impossible to get out of your brain that he had the ball on the halfway line, turned around towards his own goal and scored in it. Like, there's no reason for it. But yeah, all right. We go next. Left winger, should we go? Keep it on the left side, or do you want it to go midfield?
Yeah, I'm about to say I think we know who this
It
one
is.
is.
It's the best player on the game, best gold card on the game anyway, which is Neymar.
It is.
Yeah.
This guy is a huge friend of the channel, especially mine. I'm going to go as far as to say that this guy is my true king, my queen. He's everything to me. There you go. Look at that for a fucking record. 618 games, 643 goals, 459 assists. This guy is the best card on FIFA.
Yep.
Maybe not the best card, but he's
Best gold
definitely
card.
top 5.
He's the best
yeah.
best gold card on the game, definitely. And if you, for some reason, have been like living under a rock, or I don't know, been in some kind of like coma for the last 3 months, 4 months, and you haven't used Neymar yet, now is the best time to get him because he's like 216k.
It's so cheap.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
It's honestly
How is that cheap?
stupid. Like mine, I got mine pretty much not quite when the game started. You can see I bought him for 826.
Yeah.
I feel like that's cheap. I could you could spend $1 million on this card and be like, this is absolutely worth it.
Yeah. You're not getting a better player for 200k.
No chance.
No, not
No
at all.
chance. It's
Not at all.
It's disgusting how cheap he is. All right. Where next, guys? Striker.
Go for striker. Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Let's see where we're gonna
To
go.
be fair, striker isn't that exciting. I'll be honest.
Okay.
I did this card last.
Trezeguet.
It's not Trezeguet. It's not. I tried to get Trezeguet in so bad. I tried to get Trezeguet in so bad.
Well, I could easily put him in right now. He's right
there he
there.
is. There he is. My old friend. My old friend. It's like seeing my dad.
I don't want to look at it.
He popped out for some
It
milk
hurts.
a while ago.
Yeah, I couldn't.
And he came back to Jack's club for some reason. He got lost on the way.
Yeah, I couldn't get him in, and I also thought if any like of our listeners would come across and get in, and I stuck Trezeguet in this team, then he'd be like, "All right, grow up, Tom. Like, get a life." So I was like, "Okay," but I always do. Well, for this purpose, I did the striker like one of the last couple cards I did, so I didn't have a lot of budget at this point. I'd already gone over slightly, and so I picked base Ben Yedder, 84 Ben Yedder to play up front.
Ooh.
Yeah, the Rat King himself. But when you see the rest of the team, you will understand why he's probably worth his place, because, you know.
Fair enough. Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Sam actually
can
used
e-
him
you can
quite
always-
late on.
He did. Sam's always kind of behind the curve, though, I feel like. But, I think Ben Yedder's always one of those players that's going to have a play. He's just annoying as fuck into, whether it be his normal or his headline.
Yeah.
So it's worth, you can easily upgrade these teams, go for like a better...
Go for his
version.
headline.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got much better versions out there. But yeah, I kind of panicked towards the end, and I was like, I just need to get him in. I probably could have worked to get one of his informs, but you know what? I'm one of them people that I think informs in most cases, don't necessarily play that much higher than the base card anyway. So...
Yeah, not unless they've got a massive boost.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's either promo card or nothing, really.
Yeah, so he's
Usually.
got that 5-star week foot. He was last year's Rat King, so, why not get him in there and just tramp people? Why not? Alright, where we go next? Right wing?
Yeah.
Alright, let's do this. Okay, I've gone for a card that I think looks like so much fun to use. I haven't personally used him yet, but everybody I know that's used him has been a bit of a super fan. It is What If Diatta.
Yeah, I thought
This guy is nuts. We did a review of him before I used him before his upgrade, and he was amazing. He was honestly so good. I can only imagine now that he's had his upgrade that he's even better. He's absolutely, look at those engagements.
Yeah, his stats
silly,
outrageous.
absolutely
He's
silly.
got 98, 99 acceleration, sprint speed, and also got 99 agility. Which makes him seem like he's got will be the most responsive card ever. He also has 94 shot power as well, which is wild.
He's got it's a shame he's not got one of those 5 stars, but you can't get everything, I suppose, for him. And he's only 200k?
Yeah,
109,
bit less maybe.
Yeah, he's 176 right now. That's the lowest bid on him right now.
That's a good price.
That's crazy.
Yeah. For what you get.
Sam's got him untradeable as well, so he's used his upgrade, and he can attest to it. I think he said he's good.
Yeah, looks like a lot of fun to use. All right. Next to him, I've gone for another What If card. I've gone Lise Malou, who I have used.
Friend of the channel.
Yeah.
He's a friend of the channel.
And at 75k, I can testify that this is one of the best kind of CDM / box-to-box midfielders in the game. We have a saying on the podcast, which is he's got that sort of well-rounded stats that any chem style you use can create him into what player that you want him to be, whether you want him to be like a number 6 like tackler, or whether you want him to be a box-to-box, or even if you want him to be something else. So yeah, he does play really well in game, and a lot of people use him. So yeah, he's a...
What chem style would you like on him the most, do you think?
For me, I use the shadow on him just because I used him as a number 6 in my team. In there, but I mean, there's definitely other ones that I think could work for him.
I bet engine's nice on him. Get that.
That's what I'm thinking.
Up a bit, maybe.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, for me, shadow.
Good card though.
Yeah, it's a
I'd
really
go
good
shadow.
card.
I think.
Yeah, like him a lot. And then next in centre mid is a guy that I call Goat Poo, or is Papu Gomez. So I'm going for his base card, his Sevilla base card, 86 rated, and I'm going to tell you why in a second.
It's Alejandro.
I'm about to say, you've tricked me, you little trickster.
This guy was like the pre-Christmas goat for me. Like he was insane.
The base one.
I'm about to say the What If one looks insane. That I'd like.
Yeah.
It's a shame he's not getting upgraded.
Yeah, I've wanted to try his
bottle job.
his What If, but his base card right now is 20k. Obviously 4-star. I can vouch for him being one of the most responsive cards I've used on the game this year, even still now. With a Deadeye, he plays as a 91 rated cam, which is like,
it's nuts.
Yeah, it's nuts. So he gets a 5 ratings boost upgrade on him with a Deadeye. And trust me, with a Deadeye, he doesn't very rarely misses the target at all with his shooting. So obviously there's better cards, and if you've got like a bit of a more bigger budget, like another 200k or whatever to spend than what I'm using right now, then I would definitely recommend it. Only thing is, in this team, obviously I needed him as a Sevilla rather than as his Atalanta. So there's only one special card with his Sevilla chemistry on it, which is his What If, which is the most expensive. But yeah, lots of different avenues you can go down with him.
It looks to be worth it though, I think.
He's one of them that feels nice on the ball no matter what version you use of him, I think.
100%. He's...
Look at him.
Yeah.
Short king.
He is
Absolute short king.
Yeah, he's like Mr. Meta him. Finishing off the team is a guy who I've actually seen a bit of negativity about for some reason, but for me, his Silver Stars was goated. So I've tried his FUT birthday out, and I also think it's such a good fun card to use, and that's FUT birthday Sambia.
Sambia, what a boy!
Yeah.
I absolutely love this Silver Star as well. I've not actually tried his FUT birthday.
I like his FUT birthday.
You've tried him.
reviewed him.
You've tried him though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like him. Really good card.
Yeah, I like him a lot. I tried him in all different positions as well. Like, tried him as a right back, tried him as centre mid, and as a centre back as well. Obviously, I do think the right back is best suited for him. But yeah, really well-rounded stats, an absolute bully, like in 1v1 situations. So yeah, he finished off the team pretty nicely. I went over by, I think it was by like 30k. I think I finished on 780.
We'll let you off.
Well, I tried.
We'll let you off. I'd like to say we'll put in the title 750, so that's all that matters.
Yeah.
And how are we playing it in game? What are we going like 4-2-2?
Yeah, that's exactly what we're going to go for. 4-2-2 is my go-to at the moment, so I'm swearing by that. So then you've got obviously Ligue, Malou, Rafinha as the CDMs. Then I would go Diatta and Papu as cams, and then I'd go Neymar and Ben Yedder up front. With Ben Yedder, well, either could be on the left or right. It doesn't matter. Both 5-star.
I suppose 5-star.
Yeah.
So
that'd be.
It's a nice team.
Game. And I think for 750k or 780k in the end, that's a pretty solid team.
Yeah, it's a good team.
There's not a lot of weaknesses there.
To have Neymar, quite a few promo cards, and Varane.
Yeah, you can't go wrong.
750k, it's nuts.
Yeah,
it's absolutely bloody nuts in my opinion. So I like the team. Big fan.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
We'll move. No problem.
I also had Zidane as the manager, by the way, just for headbutt purposes, if people were interested. But yeah.
Don't you worry. Let me get him in. There he is. He's a friend of me. I wish you could see how many games you've played with him. Well, not played, but
managed.
I've used Zidane a lot. Yeah. I'd like to see his bored Swede on the sideline. Rob, what formation are we going?
We're going for a 4-3-3-3.
A classic.
It is, yeah. So we'll start in net.
Fair.
It's one of 2 base golds, and that was just because I needed someone cheap. All keepers are a bit shit, so why not get a Brandy in?
Facts.
And it's a boy close to my own heart. It's Bernd Leno.
Okay.
Best keeper in the Premier League.
Okay. I can't say I've actually come up against Leno much on FIFA at all.
He's a no, I haven't actually.
He doesn't really have any
he doesn't
really have any good links, does he?
No,
if you use him prem, you might just use Pope.
Yeah, but you'll see why.
Okay, fair.
So right back, we've gone for an inform. He's French. It's let's go. That's Klaus. See what I did there? It's Klaus with a C.
Oh.
You know who I mean by Klaus, the Silver Stars man?
I do, yeah, the Silver Star that I didn't do. That I'm kind of annoyed I didn't do as well, to be honest.
I think he's a right wing back.
Oh, alright. It looks like a class card.
He does, yeah.
Great last name, but really disappointing first name, Jonathan. I would have expected something a lot better.
Jonathan,
Jonathan, yeah.
Never mind.
He looks, I mean, his defending stats are a bit sus, but he's fast.
He's fast, he's got good dribbling stats.
Yeah.
I think that's the main thing. He's got good stamina.
I was going to go for Sambia, but he's like 100k more expensive. I needed the budget elsewhere, so I thought I'll go for him. Centre backs.
I'm intrigued to. I'm intrigued who you're going to go for. I think I've just figured it out.
So it's
my
Timo
genius
Kehrer.
level intellect. Yeah, with my genius level intellect. Intellect.
Innovation. Right, so
he looks good, man.
He looks good, yeah. If you've not got any centre backs, you need an untradeable one. 5-star weak foot's nice.
5-star weak foot.
Yeah, medium high, 84 pace. I don't think you can go too far wrong, to be honest.
I will say that one of my mates at work, we were doing some work today. We were having a chat about FIFA.
Yeah.
He's done this Timo, and he says he's very good.
Really?
Yeah, he says he really surprised him because he did him for cheap. He fit his team, and he thought, you know what, sorry, let's do it. And apparently he's really quite good.
So there you go. It's got Jack's friend from work seal of approval.
It's a classic seal of approval.
Yeah, the AFG gave it a big thumbs up as well today. So yeah, we like it. It.
Ooh.
I was surprised. 2 showdown SBC or 4 showdown SBCs in 2 days.
Yeah, what's that come? It's like the overcompensating now.
Yeah.
That, for all the months that they've not.
They just
brought
thought,
them out.
shit, we've not bought one out. In 2 hours.
Fuck, we forgot about the showdowns.
That genuinely feels like what it's like
It
most
does,
of the time with stuff.
There'll be another one tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, left centre back. We've gone for another German.
Okay.
I've not used him, but he looks alright. It's Gosens from Atalanta.
Oh.
The freeze one.
Oh. Yeah.
I've used this guy. He's sick. He's so
Have you?
good. I got him for like 40k, and then
you
his
go.
price went up loads. But I don't know what he has. What's he at now?
It
He
went
went-
mad, didn't it? I think
Like 80,
there was an
I think now.
SBC that came out or something.
Yeah,
wasn't it? Like the
he went
Germans.
north of 120 at one point, definitely, and like he's obviously come back down now.
He went extinct,
Yeah.
didn't it? I remember.
He's got a fantastic dynamic picture as well.
Yeah, he looks great. I think if you got like a centre mid that could play centre back, he could do a job in CDM. I think.
Maybe like Desai or someone.
Yeah.
You know, like mid Desai
Yeah.
if you got him from one of the Icon SPCs or
Yeah.
whatever.
This where it gets a bit interesting.
Okay.
Left back, we've got it's our first objective player. It's Max Smith. Just Max.
About to
Philip
say Max
Max.
Smith. He's in Salford, isn't he, I think?
I don't know.
Oh, why am I searching Max Smith?
I don't know what rating he is normally. His name's Philip, I think, isn't it?
There he is. Oh. He's got a great... Look at that for a picture.
I know.
Get him on the cover of Vogue. German Vogue. What a boy.
He looks alright.
I've got to say, though, they've brought this card out vaguely recently, haven't they? I
Yeah,
think?
it's a bit
Yeah,
behind
just
the
a tad.
curve.
Just a tad.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I've got to say, Robbie, your defence is incredibly hipster.
yeah, it is, yeah. I've gone
expecting-
a bit mad.
I'm expecting
What do you
big
think
things from the rest
Max
of the team.
What do you think these two are annoyed about?
So the little note, so we each got given a player to like build the team around.
Yeah.
So Tom had Neymar, I've got the Future Stars Camavinga, and Jack's got Team of the Year De Bruyne.
Oh, my king.
So we'll get Camavinga out of the way. He's right CDM, Future Stars Camavinga.
Okay. Yeah.
He looks good. He's dropped a lot as well. Like he was like north of 2 mil, I think, when he came out.
It was a lot, yeah.
He's like, what is he now? 700, I think, which is.
He's less than that, mate, I
Yeah.
think.
I think for that
He's
price,
not a
that's
card
good.
you see often, though.
He's not, no. I think you will
Well,
now.
you-
He's been re-released.
Yeah. I think it's a bit more of a fair price. I think it's a fair price. About 700k-ish.
Yeah.
It's probably about a fair
He
price,
looks
to
like
be
a
honest.
cracking card. He really does.
It does. I know that Sam has picked him up recently for this week in League.
Yeah.
We might review him, we might not. If Sam decides to, make himself known to the world again, we will review him.
He's gone MIA.
Yeah.
Centre mid, it's a player we've seen already. It's Lee's Mello, big friend of the channel.
He seems to... You know what's funny, though, is that he makes it into so many of our recommendations. None of us fucking use
Yeah.
none of us
No one's got
use
any
him,
idea how good he is.
He just looks good.
But he just looks really good.
Well, I think we've said enough about him already. 6'1", high, great
Yeah.
stats.
Everything you want.
Yeah. Left CDM, we've got another objective card. Any idea?
It's a German man that's in the Ligue,
I've got
maybe.
no idea where this is going.
No.
Or just German. Is he German?
No.
He's got to be German.
It's Gravenberch. So Gossens isn't on full camp, but it's...
Oh, fuck Gravenberch. This Gravenberch, by the way, can I just say, it is a travesty that he didn't get
Future Stars.
some sort of special card.
Yeah.
This 82 is an absolute king.
He's
You
so
know
good.
what? Let me get his proper card in there. I've actually done this card. I was a huge fan of it.
He's quality, isn't he?
He's really great. I've 69 games with him. Yes, lads. It's hilarious. He's really good. It's a shame that they've not brought out like a more updated version because he did feel literally like Vieira.
Yeah.
I think early on in the game.
Maybe they'll bring out like a footies Gravenberch or something mad. Who knows?
Don't say things like that.
Maybe a
Robbie.
team of the season.
Left
Maybe.
wing.
I don't
Act
know.
up.
Has he been good for Ajax? Does anyone?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
He's
He's
done quite well,
you know-
actually.
You know the thing that's terrifying is that this lad's 19 and he looks like
Yeah.
a fully
He's
grown
18
man
actually.
with a mortgage.
Yeah.
Who's your left wing, Robbie?
A
Go on.
player that I've picked up just about an hour ago.
Yeah.
It's David
Yeah.
Neres, Showdown.
This card
it
looks
does.
fucking nutty.
Yeah, he does. He looks insane.
He's got a hilarious dynamic image. Not to
He does, yeah.
not to roast the guy, but he looks baked as fuck.
It looks like that flower Pokemon. What's it called?
I don't know which one.
Not
Gloom?
Bellsprout?
No, he looks like Gloom, bro.
Yeah, he does a bit. He looks a bit. He's got a big mouth, hasn't he? All that mouth do, boy.
He does.
Um,
He's gonna be giving you the Gluck Gluck 3000 after you've had some good champs games with him.
but yeah, he looks cracking. He's like 150k, I think. You can either do that or like the 85 times 5 pack. I'd do him personally.
Yeah.
With a marksman,
Would you?
he looks mental, like absolutely insane. Dribbling stats are crazy. I've used him for like a few games. We are going to review him probably tomorrow if you want to see that. Then that'll be coming
Subscribe.
shortly. Yeah, hit the subscribe button. But moving on, up front, any ideas?
It's got to be some expensive people, hasn't it?
So
I feel like we've not spent too much yet.
yeah, right wing we've got a player again we've seen already. It's Crepin Diatta.
He's creeping into all these
He
teams.
is. He's just too good to leave out, I think, for the price.
Absolutely. I almost want to get him back in, you know.
Yeah. He is fantastic, isn't he? 99 pace on a card like that.
So, who is he? Mbappe? Ben Yedder?
It's Neymar.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Very swag.
So he gets
This guy,
use him as a left forward on 7 chem. You're not going to feel the difference. I've used him as on 7 chem before. He feels absolutely fine. So if there are a few people off chem, we've got Gosens, Gravenberch and Neymar. If you get loyalty and like
You'll be on 99, won't you?
yeah,
Well, these two will be on 8.
yeah,
And then Neymar will be on 7.
yeah, easy claps.
Well, actually, that's a lie. One of these will be on 8. One of them will be on 7.
Yeah.
But, you know.
That's fine.
It's up to you. I'd probably put Gosens on 8.
Yeah.
I like the team, Robbie. How we line it up?
So 4-3-1-2. Gone mad for that.
Yep.
I'd go Lees Melly as holding, I think, and Gravenberch as a box to box.
Really?
You think you go the other way around? You think?
I think I'd go the other way around.
Okay,
I think
yeah.
Lee's Mello having the 4-star skills.
Yeah, true. Gravenberch is a bit more of a unit as well, I think, isn't he? 6'3".
He is, mate. He's honestly he's an animal.
And then I'd say Neymar cam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he's the most cam out of them.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say that's fair. Nera's on the left. I like left footers on the left. Is Data actually left foot as well?
No, he's right
I
foot.
don't think so.
Oh,
no.
yeah. Yeah, so
Right.
that's where I'd go, yeah. I think
It's
that's
a
good
very
team.
creative team, Robbie.
It
It is, yeah. I've missed doing hybrids. I think that's the one thing I will say. Like FIFA now, it's good having untradables and everything, but you know, like FIFA 12, and you could sell your whole team and get a whole new team. And
Yes.
you can't do that now. It's a bit disappointing, but
No.
you know, it's what it is, isn't it?
I know what you mean. I think there's a certain creativity. It's fun, isn't it? Making
It is,
hybrids
yeah.
and different teams
Yeah.
that, you know, get into. But there's not a purpose to it anymore, I think, which is the thing that,
No,
you know, people say, oh, you should just do it for fun, but like
no, yeah.
you haven't got unlimited time just to have fun anymore, I think.
Yeah.
I know that's depressing, but
You okay?
the needs it's okay not to be okay, but I think there needs to be some sort of reward for everything on FIFA. Otherwise, you get that FOMO, don't you? It's like, oh,
Yeah.
you know, why would I play a different mode apart from champs on the weekend? If I just play champs, I'll get some more rewards.
Yeah. And then you end up getting red Wayne Hennessy or something.
Yeah, and then, you know, you turn into AFG Sam in here. Not AFG. That's Average Foot, guys. Sorry.
Backpage.
You turn into Backpage Gaming Sam, and you break your controller at 2
I
a.m.
reckon AFG Sam's done that as well, so that's,
Yeah, we woke
that's,
up to
that's
a
absolutely fine.
Still applies. So on to my team, and boy, I'm gonna disappoint you, boys,
Don't do that to
because
God. Well, you told you got base Varane in there and a 2.5 mil budget.
I have, because it's very difficult. I think defenses at the minute, there's not much you can do with them.
Yeah.
Okay, and we're gonna start off. Not that fucking fraud of in form.
Oh, no,
We wanted
don't.
his normal.
His
His normal card is so much better.
Bloody
All right, this
hell.
is an old one. I've used the Inform extensively, and in my testing, I have found how many. I've only played 118 games with this one.
Yeah.
It took me a while to test it out. The normal one is better in my opinion. Okay,
Bloody hell, this is like some kids on TikTok's team.
I'm about to say literally until we get to some of it, it is very uncreative. We've got
Oh my
Walker at
God.
centre back. Don't judge me.
Man. What have I
Brexit means
witnessed?
Brexit.
Is one of those videos.
Mine was so
Listen, okay.
creative.
Me and Robbie were having the discussion. I was at work today, and we were like, "Oh, should we go for like cool hybrids?" And we're like, "Yeah." So obviously, Robbie's thought of, you know, hybrids that are very creative, and you know, you can put them on foothead and get 20 likes for, you know, no links wasted bullshit. I've gone for a full-on sweaty meta team that will get your pits dripping and children
Crying.
skipping. Yeah.
What?
And yes, lads,
No,
I've got Mendy at left
what?
back.
God's
I don't-
sake.
I don't-
Please don't
I don't
do
care.
this to me.
I don't care.
It's normal.
This is normal. I don't have that much money.
You've got 2.5 mil.
This is the thing. The 2.5 mil.
That's like 50k there.
If you have 2.5 mil, build this team. You will get gold one every week. Okay, I'm making
This is
that
a
call.
violation. This is a violation on the hybrid process. This is just.
It absolutely is. It's just full on sweat.
Normal
We've got
Cancelo.
Cancelo. Yeah. The worst thing is though, you see this defense. It costs you like what? About 50k.
50k.
And it is probably one of the best performing defenses in the game.
Yeah.
That's what's upsetting.
Yeah, I feel
know.
dirty.
But anyway, well, you should. you should. You're about to feel dirty seeing probably. I'm gonna say one of my favourite cards this year. Team of the year, De Bruyne.
Yeah.
I had an absolute. I had
Love
an
affair.
affair with him. It was a summer love. He really was fantastic. I always talk about these players that really get you that next rank up in FIFA, and you know, whether it be champs or rivals or whatever.
Yeah.
This card will get you that next rank. He was exceptional. I think he got something like 90 goals in 100 odd games for like 111 games or something. He was amazing. Robbie can attest that every time I use him in the party, I was just waxing lyrical about this absolute genius of a football game.
If you're not seeing our review, go watch that.
Yeah, I reviewed him. Yeah, I forgot about that. It's difficult, you know, when you're making a.
Who's this gonna be? Mbappe.
Mbappe at CDM, it's a classic move.
Oh god.
It's funny actually. Whoops! Look, I've also got him. It's funny that whatever budget you have,
It's gonna be Neymar, isn't it?
yeah, whatever budget you have, I think you should use Mbappe and Neymar.
Yeah.
Like these two just go hand in hand.
This is basically
That's
your
the
champs team.
That's the that's the boring bit of the team done. You know, half the team.
Yeah.
We've got a player in centre mid, but you know we don't need to say much about these players. You all know how they
It's
perform.
rule break Lukaku.
It's not bowling goalie. You can't stop the shine, but it is a player that I've not actually used. It's a player that I think everyone was interested in towards the start of the game, but it was just so bloody expensive.
Well,
Like this rule breaker 9 goal one.
he's
looks
good, yeah. I've used.
fantastic.
Have I used him?
I'm about to say I feel like
sure I
you've used
have.
him, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to commit to it.
Because I had Lukaku, didn't I? Sure, I got both.
But he looks really. You did. I don't know. I recall now. He looks really, really good. And him in a team with the other midfielder that I've gone for is SPC
Vidal.
out at the minute.
Yeah, I like it.
It's Vidal.
He
like
looks
it.
cracking, doesn't he?
Do you want to know what's crazy? I've already done Renato,
And
but
you
I'm
wanna do
still
him too.
thinking about doing this Vidal as well.
Yeah. It looks endgame.
He's 390k from scratch at the minute.
That's
on
cheap. That is
Xbox.
really cheap.
390k for this card. He got 5-star, 4-star, high.
Yeah, Vidal's always been a bit
stats
of a
as
goat,
well.
hasn't he, on FIFA as well? Like he's one of them players that just plays above himself anyway.
He's got a nice body, or a nice body. It's kind of bit.
Hey,
So-
That's a
there,
bit
like.
sus, bro. That is very sus.
why not? He's got a great body on him.
He does. He's got a brilliant haircut as well.
Yes, yeah. Being 34 years old with that haircut.
It's strange, isn't it? It's a bit bizarre behaviour, but you know, we allow it for
Who's
our
this gonna
Toro.
be?
It's
Perisic?
it is. So when we gave out the teams, and you know we went for De Bruyne, I didn't realise the lack of Belgians there was.
Yeah. There's not a great.
There is
deal.
nobody apart from him and like Hazard
Yeah.
and the Mertens and the budget. It's crazy. I might have to give myself like a 10 mil budget next time because I feel like on FIFA now you can't get like a world class team for you know like
No,
a mil.
you're just
or
used to having
something like-
loads of untradables, aren't you?
Yeah, it's mad.
It's
like,
crazy how
you
quick the
don't.
budget goes when you're building a team like this.
Yeah, because like for me, even Mbappe, like in my normal teams, Mbappe is untradeable. I couldn't afford you know another Mbappe, but
Yeah.
just through playing the game, I've got to say I could never decide if I love the introduction of untradables or not.
It's a
'cause-
tough one, isn't it?
Because you get cards like Rooney. I did him for so cheap, and he brings so much to your team.
Yeah.
I did him for like not for free, but I did him for quite cheap, like less than 100k.
Yeah.
And this card is not 100k on the market. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Modric is a bit shit. Dybala's pretty good.
It's just the fact that you've got them forever. Like,
Yeah, like you look at all these cards. A lot of these are all starting 11 quality, and you don't have to you've either not had to pay for them or you've got them through cheaper means, through like an SBC or something. What's the AFG take on SBC cards and
for me,
the untradables? You think it's a good thing for FIFA, or
yeah, I think it's a good thing.
It limits
I think it's a good thing. I think definitely the game has gone up like the game mode itself's gone up like another level in my opinion since they've come in. I mean, from my personal experience, I've had a really good year of untradables. Like my team is 9 out of the 11 cards are untradable, and like my team's worth like 7 mil, and it's like I've never been able to just trade to get that sort of team before. So personally, this year, if I didn't have the untradables, I'd have been a lot worse off. Yeah,
been a good year then for you.
Not to, pat myself on the back or anything, but yeah, I actually think like since they introduced like these SBC cards and the untradable packs and things like that, I actually think the game's gone up, like the game mode in terms of what you can do on it and the time you can spend on it has gone up another level. So for me, we're big fans of it. We're happy it's there. Yeah. But I can see what you mean though. I can see what you mean in terms of like trying to build a team. Yeah, I mean, I struggled big time with that budget. Like I was just like couldn't believe that anyone could even build a team of 700k. Like
yeah, we used to do a 250k budget, and that was tough.
No, that's impossible. Tough, I mean, if you've got 250k and that's it right now, you need to do something else for a bit before you go into like, building the squad, because it's like near impossible to be competitive. But it is sad what you say though, isn't it? About like what was your budget, Jack? Like two and a bit mil or something? 2.5 and
2.5, yeah.
Yeah, but look at the players you've got. Yeah, I mean
these players.
Some of those players, it just makes my eyes wanna throw up. Like they're.
You want to grab them out.
I will say though, that De Bruyne is. I reckon he's the most underrated Team of the Year card for me. Like
100%.
He's 1.1 mil.
How's he that cheap, man?
Yeah, crazy.
I'm gonna say it's literally just because of his links. I think like his strong links aren't. They're not bad by any means. I think that new FUT birthday Sterling looks fantastic, but he's not got like that staple meta link. Do you know what I mean? Like a Reece James, or like Neymar's got not Varane. So you've got like Neymar and Mbappe. Like they come in twos, don't they? Yeah. I think he's just missing one of them. I think he'd be a lot more expensive if he did have one, but. I rejoice, honestly. The more people that try this card, the better.
I'm surprised he's cheaper than Kimmich. Because he's Prem. I thought he'd be more expensive. But
Prem Andy's a bit more of a baller. Like I've used both of them, and I've got to say De Bruyne impacts the team so much more.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how I'm playing it. 4-3-1-2. It's my favourite formation at the minute, definitely. That's it.
There you go. Yeah.
Pretty much. We've got the new birthday Perisic. Looks like an amazing start.
We gave him a big shout out on the show when he came out a couple of weeks ago. He could play in a lot of different places. I think he's probably my favourite card out of Team 1 and Team 2, to be fair. I think he looks really cool.
I don't know who mine is.
I don't know what mine is.
I was a big fan of
Atal, actually. Fuck it, I didn't even need to think about that.
Atal
is incredible. Atal is honestly one of the best cards I've used all year. He is absolutely fantastic. Where is he? Here he is, my little king. 35 goals and 19 assists from centre mid.
Yeah, it's not bad, is it?
No, Need I say more?
I wish I got him.
Need I say more? I wish I had him in tradable as well, but we move. Anyway, we don't want to ramble on too much. I hope you've enjoyed the teams, lads. Please let us know if you do use any. Massive shout out to Tom and the Average Foot guys. Check their podcasts out in the description below. Yes, I've got a stutter. Yes, you can laugh at me. But I'll see you next time.
See you later, guys.
Thank you, boys. See you later.